For all the folks that think you get big money on YouTube, you don't. Here it is. This is a fact. This is not a lie. It's that. It's that. And that's the money that that channel gets. So, yeah. So check yourself, partner. Hell to the no, man. Good morning. It's what? It's Sunday morning, and y'all know we're fixing to head over here to do this little tree rip out job. Y'all see that I don't have the seat covers on, that I washed them, and I tell you what, they last a long time if you wash them. I've had these seat covers right here that y'all see in the truck every day. I've had these seat covers, well, since right after I bought the truck, I got them. Probably for about, well, 3 years. Yeah, 3 years, y'all. It's a pretty good while for seat covers, man. They're heavy, they're that duck. And I know there's gonna be some people that don't like it, but they're Carhartt, and they're that duck material, and they're really nice, and you can wash them. I probably washed them probably 5 times, give or take, and I spray and wash on them, and they wash up really good. It makes me feel like I'm doing a little something when I get you know, so many comments. You know, think about the comments, and one thing I am noticing, that especially the ones that want to come in with the sidewinder digs, you know, they want to come in with a dig, and I still ain't got an answer from one of them. They like to say things, and then, you know, and then I question them, and then they don't never answer the question. You know, like one of the guys was saying, you know, and y'all know it kind of bothered me too, but I keep talking about it. Not bother me, but, you know, bother me as much as it can. One guy said, you know, last week, you know, probably, I think it was the day before I did the video about the franchise thing. He said, well, you know, you're not really running a business or nothing. You don't really have business problems. So, and I've been asking him ever since that in the comments, you know, what does he mean by that? I mean, please explain. And he never has explained yet. He said he coming in the comments with other, you know, sideways little digs and stuff, but he ain't answered the question, you know, you know, and that seems to be the pattern for a lot of guys that come sideways in the comments. They just want to say what they want to say, but then when I come back and say, hey, well, what would make you think that? Why would you think that? Or you know, where do you get that from? They never answer that, but they come back in the question on the they come back in the comments on the next video though, and make sure they got another sideways dig without answering the other one. And so it's a constant state of, you know, well, I don't know where they coming from, and I can't really, you know, they won't answer any questions or nothing. They just want to sideways dig it, Ray, and it's not nothing really. It's borderline, you know, it's borderline disrespectful, but, you know, not, you know, I'm just curious, because when people, you know, say things that are like that, then I'm trying to figure out, okay, why'd you say that? What'd you mean by that? You know, and I never get an answer, because I think they're afraid that I'll embarrass them, you know, with my answer. That's what I think, because usually their dig comes from, you know, half-cocked, you know, what they saw on a piece of a video or whatever, you know. It's never nothing that's really substantial, you know. So, yeah. So this morning we're going to be doing, well, we're going to be doing what 2 chucks in a truck do. Ain't that right, Zach? So Zach is going to be knocking all these bushes, well, not knocking them down, but just reaching in there and cutting them. So y'all kind of see this right here is the main thing that we're going to be. I got you steps and everything over there to sit on, dog. You know, I mean, I don't know what more a guy wants on a Sunday morning. So y'all see right here, all this is coming out, y'all. We're gonna, and while I'm here with the Bobcat, like I was saying, you know, earlier, this is coming out, that's coming out, and that's coming out. And then we're gonna snatch all this stuff off this, is that a dogwood tree? And then we're gonna get this branch down too. If that branch could fall and hurt somebody, and there's another branch too. And y'all see, if you look down through there, y'all see all the stuff around the bottom of the trees. I'm gonna push that stuff up, especially around not this first tree, but the second one behind there. There's a lot of stobs and stuff. So I don't know exactly where I'm gonna set the camera up, but that line back there is where we're gonna take all this stuff. So it would really be good if I had the brush cutter over here, but it was going to take up too much space on the trailer, and the scope here is not really that. I could take that brush cutter and I could go right down that fence line and just cutting the top out of everything. I said everything, you know, so that stuff don't get no bigger. But that's another job for another day. I will probably cut the end off of this piece right here to give it more street appeal when you're looking at it from the road. But this stuff right here is all coming out, and you have to be careful over here. There's a couple of things going on over here, and again, like I said, over there's always some stuff buried and on these old properties. You never know what you're gonna get into. So this looks like a buried gas thing, so we don't want to hit that. So I'm gonna come in here with the Bobcat from that side, and I'm gonna use the grapple, and I'm gonna try to just grab that and see how it feels. You got to kind of see how it feels. The goal for today, y'all, is to make all of this gone, all the green gone, where we can put a mower, start running a mower through there, you know. So I'm not just cutting it off. We're gonna try to, we ain't gonna do a lot of digging, but we're gonna try to pull it out from the top. So y'all see. And then one other thing I want to do, not because they told me to, but just because I'd like to spread this dirt around. This is just a mountain of dirt for no reason. I don't really know why that mountain of dirt's here. There really ain't no reason for it to be here. Time to get on Bobby and get Bobby warmed up. Y'all see him sitting there looking all purty. Looking all purty. Okay, so y'all kind of see what's up. So I'm gonna get all this smooth as I can, right? I'm not real good with the grapple bucket getting it smooth, but I'm better than I used to be. But that's kind of the gist of everything. I want to make sure that we get all the stuff out of here, and then I'm gonna take the skag off the trailer over there, and we're gonna run the skag through here and get everything. See, they got bees flying around, so there might be a bee hole in here somewhere. But it looks really good, and I've dug it out. They're gone now. If we can just put a lawnmower on this every time we come and cut it, we're good. I'd like to be able to reach up there and cut a little bit of that dogwood tree right there off the house, but I don't know if we're gonna get to it. We'll have to have the pole saw, and I'll put Zach in the bucket. But y'all see, there's a lot of work over here, man, and let's see how they act on this a little bit right here, and then maybe I'll come to them and try to clear off the fence line, you know. But yeah, looking really good, man. Y'all, so let's wrap over here. We got all that up. I've been a load of skid steer up. Like I said, I'll probably spend about 25 minutes getting that up. Everything else is just stuff that we've been needing to do. Oh, y'all, that's a wrap, man. It looks a lot better over here. We pretty much took care of both those properties with the bushes and all. And the second one is really not even, well, it's an empty property. We've never done anything to the bushes or anything until today. Yeah, man, pretty good day. You know, we only spent about 3 hours over there. We got over there at 9 and it's 12:30, and I was sitting there taking pictures and stuff for the owner, you know, the last 25 minutes. Zach's been gone. So yeah, man, it's just good to get all that in and get it done so we can get ready for next week. But we got everything done over the weekend that we needed to get done, and then some, really, because of the mere fact that we don't have no grass to cut. And, you know, we're just trying to fill in, you know. One of the guys came in the comment was saying, you know, Ray, you're always talking about how efficient you are with your time. If that's the case, then all summer you should have been letting those folks do the lawn care, and you run the Bobcat. I don't chase Bobcat work in the summertime. You know, I just do what I have to do. You know, whatever comes up that's lucrative enough, I'll do it. As you know, as I'm able to. So, you know, folks come in the comments always got something smart to say, but really ain't talking about nothing, because they ain't about nothing really. I guess, you know. Some folks just, you know, the thing is, I own my Bobcat. I do what jobs I want to do with it when I want to do it. There's no pressure. It's paid for. So when you make a comment that has anything to do with time management, time efficiency, blah 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 blah, then you're really not showing how smart you are. Because obviously, I'm doing something right with my time, or I wouldn't have a skid steer that's paid for. Stupid shit, man. I mean, I'm for real. I mean, I hate to say it like that, dude, but that's how it is. I wouldn't have a man lift. I wouldn't have anything. I wouldn't be a homeowner. I wouldn't have nothing if obviously I wasn't managing my time correctly. And at the end of the day, you know, for me, and I'm just talking about me, and I got a disclaimer that, you know, I do what I want to do out here. I run it how I want to run it out here. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. I charge what I want to charge. If somebody don't want to pay the price, then they can get somebody else to do it. That's the benefit of being your own boss. And that's the benefit of owning your own equipment and being in charge of your destiny. I'm good. You know, so, you know, I know you're worried about Ray if he's making it or not. Don't worry, Ray's making it. You ain't got to worry about that. I know you are just looking out for me, giving me some tough love and all that. But don't worry, Ray's okay. And you know, I don't do skid steer work in the summertime at the end of the day because, well, I'm so busy with the lawn care and nurturing the customers and making sure that that I'm able to do the lawn care. How many guys, and I gotta ask anybody, how many guys do y'all know that does lawn care like I do it, right? That y'all know of, that does lawn care like I do it, and then does skid steer work for money too, and tree trimming work for money too. I mean, I'm trying to figure out where I fit in at, because I don't know nobody that has all the equipment that I have, that's got their hand in all these cookie jars. I don't know of anybody else, and if y'all do, please tell me. I don't know of anybody on YouTube, and nobody I know personally does lawn care and skid steer work where they own the machine. Now, there's a lot of lawn care guys that do other things, you know, but they don't own the machine. I own the machine. That's critical. So when you come at me trying to put me, stereotype me as like somebody, you know, regular in this game, you got to look at it. You got to look at everything, because at the end of the day, I'm nothing like all these other folks out here. I don't know of anybody that cuts the lawn care like I do it, and runs a skid steer and makes money at it, and has a man lift, and all the work that I do, the different types of work, you know. And if they was snow plowing down here, I'd be doing that too, but there's not. So when you come at me wanting me to fit into your lane, or what you think I should be doing or not doing, or how I should be doing this or doing that, you're speaking outside of what you know. You're speaking outside of the box, because I'm never going to fit in that box because of all the stuff that I do. So if I tell you my time management is what it is, and that's what it is, you have nothing to compare it to tell me if I'm right or wrong. I'm doing me. Contrary to what you might think in the videos, no matter what you say, I'm going to continue doing me, because, well, it seems to be working okay for me. That's just me. It's just something to think about when you are coming at me about my time and all. Who do you know that does what I do? First of all, ask yourself that. Who are you comparing me to? Are you comparing me to what somebody says? Or are you comparing me to what you think is normal? Well, that's dumb for you to do that, because obviously I'm not normal. I obviously do a lot more work than lawn care, obviously. I'm just saying, I'm trying to get a bead on it, and you know, I don't know, man. And I ain't mad. I'm just pointing out the obvious. It's like a lot of times folks don't even think about the comments before they comment. They don't even think about what they're saying before they say it. And they always and act like they some kind of, like they're superior or some shit, right? Like they are this entity that is know-all. But back to what I was saying, who do you know that does as many that has a lawn care business, that does lawns for a living, and they also have a skid steer, a man lift, and all the tools that I got, and all the different types of work that I do? Who do you know that has their hand in all of that? I don't know anybody, and then that's just me, but I don't know everything either. Let me know. I do lawn care in the summer and the skid steer work in the winter. That's what I do. Of course, if I feel like doing some skid steer work in the summer, then I will. If I don't, then I won't. I don't have to. I don't have a skid steer payment. I don't have to worry about none of that. It's all paid for, man. So stop it. It makes you look stupid, dude. It does. It just makes you look stupid. Like, well, you know, I mean, if I was you and I said something like that to me, I'd be like, well, damn, obviously he's managing his time pretty good to be able to acquire all this stuff, and ain't nobody gave me nothing. Not gave me nothing. So, and I don't have a lot of debt either. My shit's paid for. I work my money. So, while you working your hours out there in the field, you know, trying to figure out how Ray's doing shit, I'm working my money to make sure that I got the appropriate equipment paid for, minimal expenses to where I can run my business how I want to. I'm not mandated to do anything. And that's the biggest thing that I see with folks on YouTube, you know, in the comments. You know, they want to put me in a box. And I don't see how you can. I don't. Not that I'm all this or all that, but I don't see anybody else that does all the work that I do that owns the equipment. Now, there's a lot of guys that do skid steer work and stuff, but they don't own the equipment. See, I own the equipment to do the Bobcat work when I get ready. I charge what I want to because I'm not desperate for work. If they don't want to pay the price, then I won't do the work. So, save all your green horn type shit, man, because you are really coming from a place that makes you look like a rookie. I said a rookie, not no seasoned vet like me. Obviously, I'm a seasoned vet. Obviously, I've been doing it a long time. If you don't think so, then you're just more ignorant than I thought. What the hell? But I don't have to worry about a payment. I ain't got to worry about none of that. So you can fit in that box of lawn care. I'm not going to fit in that box. I won't fit. I'm not too good or too bad. It's different. It's a totally different entity doing everything that I do versus just having a lawn care business. I do a lot of other stuff. It's obvious. Don't you see it? Don't you see the equipment? What do you think, that I snapped my fingers and all that shit appeared? So, you know, of course, we all could probably manage our time a little bit better. But I'm not gonna do skid steer work in the heat of the summer when I got all these lawns to cut, because the lawn care, again, just, I feel like I'm repeating myself to the same idiots all the time. The lawn care is what provides the skid steer work. See, I do the lawn care, I nurture those relationships, and then I get skid steer work based on that. Without the lawn care work, then I don't have as much skid steer work. I have to go out and work for strangers. Folks that want to play games with the money, folks that I don't know, and that don't know me. I don't just take on every single Bobcat work that comes my way. I don't. I got emails I can show you where people have emailed me, hey, I live blah, blah, blah. I need somebody to do this or that. I turn that shit down. Well, Ray, that ain't very smart. Well, call it what you want to. I'm too busy in the summertime to fool with it. And the skid steer it ain't going nowhere. It's, you know. Get some control in your life, man, instead of worrying about what the status quo is. My status quo is whatever I say it is. See, that's the biggest thing that I see that from folks that come in the comments and shit. you know, that want to, you know, critique everything that I'm doing out here. They want to try to, well, put a slant at Ray. And it's hard for to put a slant at Ray because I mean, dude, I am who I am. And I'm a cocky dude. So, you know, I know what I bring to the table. And it is what it is, man. I've been doing this way too long to be, you know, having somebody tell me that I don't manage my time good, that I, you know, I ain't hearing none of that shit, dude. Show me what you're working with before you start critiquing me. Oh, you ain't got time to do videos, do you? Well, damn. Somehow I'll make time for that too. We could call that a, you know, not managing my time well. Because my videos average about $7.50 a video. That's about what I make on each video I do. I don't know, to you that might be a lot of money, but to me that ain't no money when I'm spending 2 hours, 3 hours editing the video. And I'll show y'all that. There's another smart aleck come in the comments talking about, well, you shouldn't have any problem showing what you make on YouTube. I ain't got no problem showing what I make on YouTube, dude. But just know this, I don't owe you shit. But I'll show you, just to show you that I am who I am. I am what I am. I am, you know, that guy, you know. I think last month, I think the most I've ever made on YouTube in a month is around $280. But that's with about 28 videos, 27 videos. You do the math, man, since y'all so good at managing my time and everything and managing my money. We'll just say I spend 2 hours a day editing videos. It's always more than that. We'll just say that. And I got 28 videos. That's 56 hours of editing time. And that ain't counting the time it takes to do the videos in the field. And the most I've ever gotten is $280, something like that. So when you factor all that in, I'm probably making $2 an hour doing the videos. Something like that. When you factor in what it takes to do the videos in the field, when you factor in the editing, and then when you factor in the camera price and everything, I ain't making nothing into YouTube. And this is what I'm making. I'll show you right here. I guess I manufactured that too. Hell no, man. Anyway, I'm glad we got done today. And I know there's gonna be losers always coming at me, man, because when you are me, you got haters. And just because of I don't know, I really don't know why, because they ain't me. That's why. I can't help it, man. I was born like this. So, you know, keep hating and I'll keep earning. See ya.